Good morning! It's Farmer Hugh, and I have a great new hat. Do you like my hat? It's the pumpkin hat. And everyone said my head kind of looked like a pumpkin anyway. Well, who's laughing now, baby? Ha 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 ha! That's right, I'm in my pumpkin hat, sitting in the new, these are from 2 years ago. The Pumpkin King chairs, the gigantic chairs out front. And Farmer Hugh is a very happy guy today because we are going to reveal the new pumpkin display. Now, I'm going to have you all take a guess when I get there, and then I will reveal just how many pumpkins it takes to make the new pumpkin display. I'm so proud of the team. I wasn't quite feeling what we were doing before, and so in classic Maze Quest fashion, that means we overdo it. And so I'm going to take you up there to the thing. So I've got my new hat as promised, and I'm in the Pumpkin King chair, and behind me, I want to take you to the fleet, because this year's pumpkin patch, oh, that is a good looking hat. Yes, it is. This year's pumpkin patch is further away than usual. And so what that means is it kind of takes more time to get there on the hayride wagon. Still totally worth it because it's amazing. But I want to introduce you to the fleet. This is a John Deere. I'm going to spin around here. This is a John Deere 8100. This is the classic pumpkin express ride. And as you can see, Mr. Pumpkinhead is in there. He's going to give you some tours on the way. This one is from Atlantic Tractor. They sent it up. This is a 6215R, which is a sweet hayride. They actually had the big dual wheels on it, which was very exciting briefly. And it's hooked up to another 24-foot wagon that'll haul 55 people. This guy will actually haul 75 people, which is pretty cool. And then down here, our good buddies down at Jarrettsville Nursery, we swapped tractors, and this is the third member of the fleet, another 24-foot wagon hauling another 55 people. That is a John Deere 4255, which is old school. It's a little fun for me because one of the tractors I got to drive when I was a kid was very much like that. And for us, it was the biggest tractor we had. Now look at those mommies. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! The fleet, baby! We're ready to roll to the pumpkin patch today. And look, it is gorgeous! Gorgeous out here. Now, kiddos, if you like tractors, follow me because, again, our buddies at Atlantic Tractor, that's where we get all of our stuff. But they lend us that tractor, and we give them a spot to show off some tractors. And secretly, you get to climb on them. That's the fun part. So kids, we have photo ops if you'd like to imagine yourself a big farmer like Farmer Hugh, or a not so big farmer like Farmer Hugh. And this is a 5115M. And kids, when you come today, you can get in the tractor. Get in the tractor here, and you can drive it and go vroom, 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 and get lots of cool pictures, Mom. The kids, you can also get on this. This guy's a 3025E. I'm making my way to the pumpkin display. Stick around for the pumpkin display. Hang on. And this is the zero-turn mower. This is like the house version if you need a mower. But we use a little bit bigger one here at the farm because we have all of this to mow and try to keep nice, which is... Oh, wait a minute. What's that? That there's the pumpkin shed. Now, we are making our way towards the pumpkin display. I'm going to have you guess, once we see it, I'm going to have you guess how many thousands of pounds they took to make this display. So last night, remember, the other thing that's crazy to think about here is I'm opening the gate, I promise. What's crazy to think about is that every pumpkin on this display was handpicked, okay? There's not a machine. I mean, there's a machine that picks pumpkins, but then it mashes them up for pumpkin pie. This is not that machine. So every one of these was hand-picked, hand-sorted, and then hand set up with the display last night in the dark. So I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Janelle, who when I said I'm not happy with the pumpkin display and we got to get a lot more pumpkins out there. She said, "Oh, I don't have anything to do today," which was a huge mistake around Farmer Hugh, because I'm like, "Really? Well, then maybe you could help set up the display." And so she did, and she stuck around, which is awesome. We were doing this, I don't know when we got done, maybe like 9:15 last night. Huge shout out to Zach R. and to Big Russ, my bro. And oh man, the pack's coming for the hayride today. And I'm gonna turn around, I promise. I just wanted to thank everybody. And so Janelle and Russ, Ben T stayed an extra like 3 hours or something, which was ridiculous. Eventually he called us from the tower. He's like, Jenny, you got a coffee, Jenny? She's like, yeah? Just checking what time it is, because I don't know. Because we don't let you have your cell phone when you work here, because we're focused on you. I'm kind of belligerent about that. All right, I'm turning around, I promise. But I just want to thank Ben T for sticking around. He was going to stick around. Then he had already stuck around for an extra hour, and then he stuck around for another 2 hours to set up the display. So here we go. I want you to take a guess. I'm so proud of the gang for setting this up. Every one of these set up by hand. Every one of them picked by hand. Check it out. Boom! It is pumpkin shenanigans in here. I'm going to zoom in. We've got standard orange. We've got the variegated, if you like the lines on them. What do you think? What do you think? We got the these guys. I can't even think straight. We were here really late. Okay. Yeah, I think those are KKIs. These are the orange. Now, each one of these guys, these are like 18 to 25 pounders. They're pretty good. Now, check this out. Boom! Yeah, the white pumpkins. And look at this guy. There's my hand. Boom. That guy's probably a 45 pounder. Oh, mommy. And look at this. Not only did they do this, I did not tell them to do this. They just are bringing the artistry, bringing the pumpkin stacking. So you can get these flat guys. This is the Moon series. The white's all the Moon series. Look at these. You want some interest? You want some interest here? Oh man. So we got all of these guys. All of these little the small guys. Now check this out. Boom! Neck gourds. Yeah, baby. Look at this. And Janelle's like, any one of them that can, hook them on the side. You're adorable. And if you know Janelle, she actually kind of talks like that. This is what when she saw them, she kind of went like this. And I thought to myself, yeah, that's the reaction we're going for. That's right. And look at this. We have over 1,000 of these guys, right? Look at all these little guys. So these guys are they're 10 for $5 is how we're doing those guys. Look at Warty. Oh, man. So now come down here. We got a couple neck pumpkins. Look at this. They even did the back of the bin. Oh, like only these guys. They did the whole back of the bins as well. And look at these white pumpkins. Bam! Awesome. And so we just like went into the barn and like grabbed that. Now what that used to be used for, if you're wondering, that used to be the way that we got the boxes down from the attic of the packing house when we would slide them down. When we were kids, we would slide them down. And if you were brave enough and small enough, you would try to slide down that as well, which was not recommended. But it was a long time ago where you used to be able to, there weren't child labor laws and those kind of things. And I was a member of the family anyway, so if anything happened to me, who cared? All right, Tom's coming to see us today. That's awesome. Check this out. Look at the stacking job these guys did. This just, and we couldn't even see because it was dark. But look at this. Boom. I'm telling you, we got like anything you want. Look at that guy. Boom. That's like zombie apocalypse pumpkin. And look at the stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. So cool. Alrighty. So anybody have any guesses? how many thousands of pumpkins because I weighed my truck when we brought them in. My dad loves to do stuff like that, so maybe I'm getting old and like my dad, but he likes it. He's like, "Oh, put it on a truck scale, see how many pumpkins you got in there." So we put it on the pump. Anybody have any guesses? And then I will tell you. I promise I will tell you without too much further ado. Guesses for how many thousands of pumpkins? Yes? No? All right, I will tell you anyway. We weighed it on our big trailer and truck, and there's actually 9,600 pounds of pumpkins just in the display. And then keep in mind that the fleet, there's the pumpkin shed, that the fleet down here, so that's just 9,600 pounds in the display. Keep in mind that the big fleet is going to take you out to another 10 acres of pumpkins that you can pick right off the vine that grew them. I mean, you can get them from the display if that's easier. You can get them from the vines that grew them out in the field, okay? Anyway, I know, I get excited. I wear silly hats, but I'm just telling you, this is such a fun time of year for us. We do all this work to make all this happen, and now today we just get to have fun with you, and we love you. Thanks so much for watching, and get here quick, because I can tell you those monster white pumpkins are not going to last very long. I don't know if it's going to get us through the weekend. So in any case, we love you. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much for supporting the farm. And this guy, I got to go load cider into the coolers and get ready for the day. So we'll see you soon.